Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim with your monthly June 2022. Hope you're doing really good. Let's get right into your reading. I like to be an open channel for your angels, your spirit guides, and your higher self. If you're needing something more personal, you can check out the description box below for that information. Join me on TikTok also if you want an additional oracle. Now, getting into your reading, I'm going to use Light Seers Tarot to pull from, and then to clarify, we'll use the Tarot of Oppositions. Good breath. I like to try to step aside as much as I can for your messages, dear Scorpios. I did burn some white sage too, so everything's nice and cleaned. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio's dealing with the devil. Scorpio's dealing with the devil. Wonder why. Wonder why. You know, it doesn't always necessarily have to be something bad. Yeah, every card really has good qualities, and this is the sign of Capricorn's card because it has to do with really being grounded in the material realm. There's usually a call to noticing what you're attached to here, you know, like that, because this devil has the strings here. It's on this person like a puppet, right? Like your addictions, your vices, your codependent relationships, possibly just your, you know, needing to have material possessions. That need to, more of a want, I guess, can be satiated with this card being here. So it can be a card that's like suggesting some material gain on your side, maybe some obsession with that. So I'm just going to say caution with it. But it kind of is a good sign for things earthly for you. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and then there's that beautiful Ace of Cups. It's the challenge. This is the situation you're at right now, needing to conserve your resources. That will help some of the conflict or the inner clutter going on with thoughts. It will help that. Nice. 4 of Wands is like a milestone that was met here. All right, so let me make sure you can see. Yeah. I don't want to cover up this Ace of Cups, the 6 of Swords energy. So we're going to put it right here. Future energy. You are feeling in the environment, something's going to move you forward. Good. Good. Completion. 2 for the outcome. Okay. That's not bad. This will have to clarify. What you think about comes about. What you think about comes about. What you stand up for and go after is exactly that too. There's really good news. Okay, either it's about somebody, like somebody leaving or you leaving a situation that's kind of difficult right now, that's needing a solution, and the solution with the 6 of Swords is getting away from whatever kind of thinking you were doing, since it's a real mental card, but it can be about, you know, changing your thoughts, changing the things outside of you too. Because it's paired with the 8 of Wands. So this is good news. This is also, you could be being hit with Cupid's arrows here. This could be Sagittarius with arrows, you know. Ace of Cups could be like new love entering your life, or a new wonderful experience, you know, your cup overrunneth. We just have this character that, you know, in its best, like, And it's best, it can be about trying to get a home business started or to go good. Maybe this was the start of something. It's you meeting milestones met. It could be really great personal growth and development, spiritual growth and development, something that you're celebrating with others. But the Queen of Pentacles could be saying, you know, in reverse, that we're needing to take a really good look at the resources that we have available, and take also a look at the things that maybe we have available to us for free or at lower cost than what we've been doing. So it could be like a little bit of changing up of that stuff. It can be talking about Capricorn. It can also, maybe on a lower note, talk about somebody that was kind of intruding on your domestic turf or your territory, not being very motherly like. I want to say that too. It's all a metaphor though. You have a brand new beginning, like a new cup. So it's like your cup must be emptied. It may be emptied right now because of this situation. You feel like you should have listened to yourself, but there's no more internal conflict here. There's no more of that. And it looks like new love or something new is wanting to come in. Okay, so let's go ahead and start clarifying, because I'm not quite sure about that conclusion yet. I know that we get down after having a different perspective. There may be a message about needing to share your gifts, to come down and actually share your gifts, use them for yourself and for others, possibly. So what are we conflicted, or what were we conflicted about with this Five of Swords in the reverse? The Three of Cups. Look at all of the, and then there's three people. They're celebrating with that Three of Cups. Celebration, abundance, going out with friends and possibly relatives or something like that. Participation in something much bigger. A celebration, abundance, happiness. This is good influence too. Good influence. I think it goes right here with this too. So not conflicted on what you want to do. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like I'm getting messages for you, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles energy. Clarified by the Queen of Swords energy upright. You've got this card. I feel like it's you. I feel like this is the energy that you're using to get to the truth of a situation, to get to the heart of the matter, to get to the bottom of what's going on, to scout out the truth and receive it. Also, there's something to be very sure of yourself about, or decisive. These two are both coming across now as decisive, knowing what direction to take. And the Six of Swords, I think, is showing you that direction. The Queen of Swords is just making sure the truth is what you're getting. Okay, so the Ace of Cups, something brand new. Something loving, something completely brand new. You can see that still, right? What didn't we listen to ourselves about that our intuition was trying to tell us? This is the card that represents you feeling like, I don't know, it's either you feeling like you didn't listen to your intuition and you should have, or something didn't alarm you, but I doubt that. I doubt that. Tell me about the High Priestess in reverse. Five of Cups as a challenge. So letting go of something from the past that was particularly regretful or maybe disappointing. or disappointment in yourself or others. These regrets, though, this clinging to the past is, it will stop you from seeing the 2 cups that might be aces that you have left. So you're being asked to do something about those 2 cups. So maybe it's like, I wish I would have done more, or I regret not listening to myself. Again, I think that's what it's trying to tell you, is I regret not listening to myself. All right, so the 6 of Swords, give us more information on the 6 of Swords. Where are we taking this, or where are we going? Usually it's, it may be leading in something that, like, you may should have done in the past. This is listening to your intuition, I think, with the 6 of Swords here. I definitely think you got the 6 of Swords, by the way, to clarify your 6 of Swords. And they're both in the upright, telling you, go ahead, make this move. Listen to yourself this time so you don't regret. That's a really pretty 6 of Swords, isn't it? I love the sky. I love the sky. I absolutely love the sky. Eight of Wands. What's the news, or what moves you forward? This could have to do with social media, maybe, because of the communication. This is about wrapping up or closing out a major transformation, going to some big regrets to doing much better. So you have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Good. It's, I feel like, coming out of this. So it's putting an end to lack consciousness and moving you forward into something better. But there's a message for you to take these energies in June and embrace this Leo or Aries energy, because it's really asking you to move forward boldly and bravely. And Scorpio, I think you can do that. I think you're pulling out of believing that you could go without. Knowing that what you believe in is what really contributes to your vibration, and all is vibration and energy. So you want your belief to be something that's going to lift you up. These 2 cards are saying you can do something about this future energy if you step forward bravely, boldly, bravely. So this really could be in the mind, you know, leaving this worrying energy behind. Putting your worries in the luggage, and like when the boat gets there, you just leave the luggage in the boat too. It's the 7 of Wands talking about. Ooh, you're totally reinventing yourself and getting some closure to something that either didn't work out business-wise. I feel like these connect each other. Something that didn't work out, reinventing it. And it's your belief, because it's tied to this 5 of Pentacles in a reverse. So you're coming out of some kind of sad, worrisome situation. Reinventing. Thawing out after a particularly hard issue with material items or prosperity, but it's coming. Bold reinvention of yourself, and this is what you think about comes about. And luckily, you may have already changed the energies here just by you thinking, okay, I'm definitely going to be bold. I'm definitely going to be taking a chance on me here. Tell me more about the world. The world is this completion, this ascension to a new level experience for you. There you go. Armed with the information that you need to make a victory. So I always look at that card as like after a battle has been had or something. You know what I mean? It's needing the information. and that's honesty, truth, and new information. And it probably has already changed this outcome up here. So tell me about the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. You can't do everything all yourself. You will burn out. That's not sustainable forever. Beautiful. I think the message is you will reinvent yourself. You do have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is a unique Nine of Pentacles because it's like, I think you change this. I think you don't balance everything yourself so that you end up achieving this huge financial goal in where you're able to kind of sit back a little bit more. So after trying really, really hard, I definitely think you change this energy around and you come out of waiting for big financial gain. Something you've been really waiting on for a while. In fact, it felt like something was completely over. So you tie this ending in June and you work really hard because your Nine of Pentacles is definitely the effort, and it's the effort paying off. Be careful that you don't exhaust yourself to the bone. Okay? That's a big message. You can be tempted with the Devil energy because finances can look so good in June. Like, that's what I was saying is like you have the ability, which if you want to go down that rabbit hole, that's your decision too, though. You know, so if you go down that hole, just know that you are putting yourself at risk for burning out in some kind of situation. So either way, guys, it looks really, really good. You're reinventing yourself. Pretty long tarot read for today, actually, compared to the others. So that's what I got for you, Scorpios. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.